Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Ayana, to graphic designing wala. I am a level student at School Islamabad campus. So today here with new call Chatgpt project, and my interesting topic is learn about different types of renewable energy and their importance. So my first question to you, Chatgpt, what is renewable energy?
That sounds like a fantastic project, Ayan. So, renewable energy refers to energy that comes from natural sources that are constantly replenished, like sunlight, wind, rain, tides, waves, and geothermal heat. It's a clean and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Let me know if you want more details or if you have specific questions.
Yes, please, deep answer on it.
Absolutely. So renewable energy can be broken down into several main types. For example, solar energy harnesses the power of the sun using solar panels, converting sunlight into electricity or heat. Wind energy uses wind turbines to generate power from the movement of air. Hydropower relies on flowing water, usually from dams on rivers, to produce electricity. Geothermal energy taps into the heat stored beneath the Earth's surface, and biomass energy involves using organic materials like wood, crop waste, or even algae to produce energy. All of these sources have the advantage of being more sustainable and environmentally friendly compared to fossil fuels as they produce fewer greenhouse gases and help combat climate change. If you want to dive deeper into any specific type or have more questions, just let me know.
Okay, my next question to you is uh, why is renewable energy important in today's life, in our daily life?
Great question. Renewable energy is really important today for several reasons. First, it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions, which is crucial in combating climate change and global warming. Second, it contributes to energy security since renewable sources are locally sourced, reducing dependence on imported fuels. Third, renewable energy often creates jobs and stimulates economic growth in new industries. Lastly, it helps preserve natural resources and reduces pollution, leading to cleaner air and water, which benefits public health. Overall, renewable energy is key to a sustainable future and helps us move away from finite fossil fuels. Let me know if you'd like to explore any of these points further.
Yes, more point.
Helps mitigate climate change by reducing our reliance on coal, oil, and natural gas. We cut down on carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming. This in turn helps preserve ecosystems and biodiversity. Renewable energy also tends to be more resilient and reliable, especially in the face of natural disasters. For example, decentralized energy generation like rooftop solar panels can help communities remain powered even if the central grid goes down. Another key aspect is that renewable energy can drive technological innovation and lead to advancements in energy storage like batteries and smart grid technologies, making energy use more efficient. Plus, investing in renewable energy can lead to energy equity, providing power to remote or underserved areas that might not have had reliable electricity before. If you want to explore any of these points in even more detail, just let me know.
Yes, more detail on this question.
Absolutely. Let's delve even deeper. One of the key reasons renewable energy is crucial today is its role in combating air pollution. Fossil fuel power plants emit pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter, which contribute to respiratory problems and other health issues. Renewable energy sources, on the other hand, produce little to no pollution, leading to cleaner air and healthier communities. Additionally, renewable energy supports energy diversity. By diversifying our energy mix, we reduce the risks associated with relying on a single energy source or imported fuels. This diversification can stabilize energy prices and enhance national energy security. Another important point is that renewable energy can help address energy poverty in many parts of the world, especially in remote or rural areas. Extending the traditional power grid can be challenging and expensive. Renewable energy systems like solar home systems or mini grids can provide reliable electricity to these areas, improving quality of life and economic opportunities. From an economic perspective, the renewable energy sector is also a significant job creator. It creates jobs in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research and development. This not only helps boost economies, but also supports local communities. Lastly, renewable energy is becoming increasingly cost competitive. The cost of solar and wind power has dropped dramatically over the past decade, making it more accessible and economically viable compared to traditional fossil fuels. If you have any specific area you'd like to explore further, feel free to let me know.
Okay, a long answer on it because I don't understand what you say. Okay.
Got it. I'll break it down into a more detailed yet clear explanation. Renewable energy is vital today for a few big reasons. First, it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Fossil fuels release a lot of carbon dioxide when burned, which contributes to global warming. Renewable energy sources or wind produce electricity without emitting carbon dioxide, which helps slow down climate change and protect the environment. Second, renewable energy improves energy security. Since we rely less on imported fuels, which means we're less affected by global energy market fluctuations and geopolitical tensions. This makes our energy supply more stable and reliable. Third, renewable energy creates jobs and boosts the economy. The industry needs workers for manufacturing, installing, and maintaining renewable energy systems, which helps create new employment opportunities and supports local economies. Fourth, renewable energy can help improve public health. By reducing air pollution, we lower the incidence of respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, leading to
Yes,
absolutely.
continue.
Sure. Lastly, renewable energy is becoming more cost effective. Over the past decade, the costs of technologies like solar and wind have dropped significantly, making them competitive with or even cheaper than fossil fuels in many areas. This affordability means that more people and businesses can invest in clean energy, leading to a broader transition away from fossil fuels. All these factors, no worries at all. I'm always
Yes.
here to.
So my next question to you is, what are the main types of renewable energy and how to produce renewable energy?
Great question. The main types of renewable energy include solar energy, wind energy, hydropower, geothermal energy, and biomass energy. Solar energy is harnessed from the sun using solar panels, which convert sunlight directly into electricity or heat. Wind energy uses wind turbines to capture the kinetic energy of the wind and convert it into electricity. Hydropower relies on flowing or falling water, typically from dams on rivers, to generate electricity. Geothermal energy taps into the heat from beneath the Earth's surface, using it for electricity generation or direct heating. Biomass energy comes from organic materials like wood, crop waste, and animal manure, which are burned or converted into biofuels to produce energy. Each type has its own unique methods and technologies for harnessing energy, and together they help create a diverse and sustainable energy mix. Let me know if you want to explore any of these types in more detail.
Please long answer. Please long answer on it.
Of course, in a nutshell, the main types of renewable energy are one, solar energy, using sunlight through solar panels to generate electricity or heat. Two, wind energy, harnessing the power of the wind with turbines to produce electricity. Three, hydropower, generating power from flowing water, typically with dams on rivers. Four, geothermal energy, tapping into heat from beneath the Earth's surface for electricity or heating. Biomass energy, using organic materials like wood or crop waste to produce energy. Each of these sources is sustainable and helps reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. If you'd like more details on any specific type, just let me know.
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, uh, mm, why
No problem at all. Feel free to.
the energy is very essential and very important for our life? Why?
Absolutely. Renewable energy is essential for several reasons. First, it helps protect our environment by reducing greenhouse gas emissions and pollution. Second, it ensures a sustainable and reliable energy supply, since renewable resources are naturally replenished. Third, it helps reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, which are finite and contribute to geopolitical conflicts. Finally, renewable energy supports economic growth by creating jobs and fostering technological innovation. All of these factors make it incredibly important for our present and future. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any of these points.
No, please long answer.
In English, we
Absolutely. Let's go into more detail. Renewable energy is vital because
English,
it
we
directly
say
addresses climate change by cutting down on carbon
leave me
emissions,
alone.
which helps keep our planet healthier. It also ensures that we have a long-term sustainable energy supply, unlike fossil fuels that will eventually run out. Moreover, it helps reduce our dependence on imported fuels, which enhances national security and stabilizes energy prices. Plus, the renewable energy sector creates numerous jobs in manufacturing, which in turn boosts local economies and fosters innovation. Additionally, renewable energy sources like solar and wind often have lower operating costs once they're set up, making energy more affordable in the long run. All these factors combined mean that renewable energy not only benefits the
planets calling, galaxies wide. I'm on a journey.
Absolutely. I'm glad that helps. If you have any more questions or if you'd like to dive deeper into
Okay.
any
So my next question to you: what are the advantage of solar energy?
great
That
question.
solar energy is also known as renewable energy. So why is important for our daily life, and why the what is advantage of solar system?
Calling
Absolutely. So
through the
energy is incredibly important for our daily lives because it provides a clean, renewable source of power right from the sun. Some key advantages of solar energy include that it's environmentally friendly as it produces no greenhouse gases during operation. It also reduces electricity bills since you can generate your own power and potentially sell excess energy back to the grid. Solar energy systems are also low maintenance and have long lifespans, and they can be deployed almost anywhere, even in remote areas, bringing power to places that might not have access otherwise. Overall, solar energy is a reliable way to meet our energy needs, making it a vital part of our transition to a greener future.
every star.
If you'd like to know more about specific aspects of solar energy or have any other questions, just let me know.
Hearts embrace. We're on a journey through
Please long
space.
answer on it.
Of course, let's dive deeper into the advantages of solar energy. First, environmental benefits are at the forefront. Solar power generates electricity without emitting greenhouse gases, helping to combat climate change. Unlike fossil fuels, it doesn't produce air pollution or harmful emissions, which means cleaner air and a healthier environment. Second, economic benefits are significant. When the solar panels are installed, the energy they produce is essentially free, which can lead to substantial savings on electricity bills over time. Many regions also offer incentives, rebates, and tax credits, making the initial investment more affordable. Third, energy independence is another key advantage. Solar energy can be harnessed locally, reducing reliance on imported fuels and enhancing national energy security. It also helps protect against energy price fluctuations in global markets. Fourth, low maintenance and durability are important. Solar panels have no moving parts, so they require minimal maintenance. They're also designed to last for decades, typically around 25 to 30 years, with warranties to match. Fifth, solar energy is highly versatile. It can be deployed in a variety of settings, from large-scale solar farms to small rooftop installations, and even portable solar solutions, making it accessible. Absolutely. Let's dive even deeper. Another advantage of solar energy is its scalability. You can start with a small installation, like a few panels on a rooftop, and expand as needed. This flexibility allows homeowners, businesses, and even entire communities to adopt solar power at their own pace. Additionally, solar energy promotes energy equity. It can bring electricity to underserved or remote areas that previously had limited or no access to the grid. This not only improves quality of life, but also supports economic development in those regions. Moreover, solar energy
Yes.
Absolutely. Solar energy creates jobs in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research, which helps boost local economies. It also encourages technological innovation, leading to improved efficiency and lower costs over time. In summary, solar energy is not just about producing clean power, it's about fostering sustainability, economic growth, and energy independence. If you have any more specific questions or need further details, just let me know.
Okay. Why are renewable energy is formed, and
Renewable
why reason the renewable energy is formed?
Great question. Renewable energy is formed from natural processes that are continuously replenished. For example, solar energy comes directly from the sun's radiation, which is abundant and consistent. Wind energy is generated by the uneven heating of the Earth's surface, which creates air movement. Hydropower relies on the water cycle, with rainfall feeding rivers and lakes, and geothermal energy taps into the Earth's internal heat, which is generated from the planet's formation and radioactive decay. Biomass energy comes from organic materials like plants and waste that store solar energy through photosynthesis. In essence, renewable energy is formed from natural, sustainable sources that are constantly renewed, making them a key part of a sustainable energy future.
Is long answer on it?
Of course, let's explore that in more detail. Renewable energy is formed from natural processes that are inherently sustainable and continuously replenished. For instance, solar energy is formed from the sun's radiation, which is essentially limitless and reaches Earth every day. This energy can be captured using photovoltaic cells and solar panels, converting sunlight
Let's like
directly into electricity. Wind energy, on the other hand, is formed from the uneven heating of the Earth's surface by the sun, which creates air movement. As warm air rises and cool air sinks, this movement of air is captured by wind turbines, converting kinetic energy into electrical energy. Hydropower forms through the water cycle. Rainwater collects in rivers, lakes, and reservoirs, and the flow of this water can be harnessed by dams or run-of-river systems to generate electricity. Geothermal energy is formed from the heat stored beneath the Earth's crust, which originates from the planet's formation and the radioactive decay of minerals within the Earth. This heat can be tapped into by drilling wells and bringing the geothermal steam or hot water to the surface to generate power. Biomass energy is formed from organic materials such as plants, agricultural waste, and even animal manure. These materials store energy from the sun through photosynthesis, and when they are burned, they're converted into biofuels. They release that stored energy. In essence, renewable energy is formed from natural, continuous cycles and processes that are sustainable and environmentally friendly, ensuring that we have a stable and clean energy future. If you'd like more details on any particular type or have more questions, just let me know.
Okay. So my next question to you, will people form renewable energy and reduce renewable energy? Will people?
That's a great question. People from various sectors are involved in forming and promoting renewable energy. For example, scientists and researchers develop new technologies and improve existing ones, making renewable energy more efficient and cost effective. Engineers design and build the infrastructure like solar panels, wind turbines, and hydroelectric dams. Policymakers and governments play a key role by creating regulations, incentives, and subsidies that encourage the development and adoption of renewable energy. Businesses and entrepreneurs invest in renewable energy projects, driving innovation and scaling up production. And finally, individuals and communities also contribute by adopting solar panels on homes, supporting local renewable energy initiatives, and raising awareness. In short, it's a collaborative effort involving a wide range of people and sectors working together to reduce our reliance on non-renewable energy sources. If you'd like more details on any of these groups or how they contribute, just let me know.
A small point on it.
Of course, let's break it down further. The formation and promotion of renewable energy is truly a collective effort. First, scientists and researchers play a foundational role. They constantly explore new materials and innovative technologies to improve the efficiency and cost effectiveness of renewable energy systems. For example, advancements in photovoltaic cells have dramatically increased the efficiency of solar panels. Second, engineers and manufacturers are key in bringing these technologies to life. They design and construct the physical infrastructure from solar panels and wind turbines to the smart grids that distribute the energy. They also focus on improving durability and making renewable energy systems more accessible. Third, policymakers and government set the framework that enables renewable energy to thrive. They create policies, incentives, and subsidies that make it financially viable for businesses and individuals to invest in renewable energy. They also play a crucial role in setting standards and regulations that ensure safety and reliability. Fourth, businesses and entrepreneurs drive innovation and scale. They invest in renewable energy projects, develop new business models, and find ways to make renewable energy more competitive with traditional energy sources. Fifth, communities and individuals also have a vital role by adopting solar panels, supporting local renewable energy initiatives, and advocating for clean energy. They help drive demand and create a culture of sustainability. All these efforts combined ensure that renewable energy continues to grow and become a central part of our energy landscape.
Please long answer on it.
Absolutely. Let's go even deeper into how people contribute to forming and promoting renewable energy. To begin with, scientists and researchers are at the forefront of innovation. They conduct experiments, develop new materials, and explore novel technologies that can make renewable energy more efficient and affordable. For example, advancements in perovskite solar cells are making solar panels more efficient and cheaper to produce than traditional silicon-based panels. Next, engineers and manufacturers take these innovations and turn them into practical applications. Engineers design the components, systems, and infrastructure that make renewable energy viable. They work on everything from the design of wind turbines that can operate efficiently at low wind speeds to the development of advanced battery storage systems that can store renewable energy for use when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. Then policymakers and governments play a crucial role by establishing the legal and regulatory framework that supports renewable energy. They create policies that provide financial incentives such as tax credits, rebates, and grants, which lower the cost of renewable energy technologies and make them more accessible. They also set regulations that ensure renewable energy projects are safe, reliable, and environmentally friendly. In addition, businesses and entrepreneurs are vital for scaling up renewable energy. They invest in large-scale renewable energy projects, create innovative business models, and drive competition that helps lower costs and improve technology. They also help create jobs from manufacturing and installation to maintenance and research, further boosting the economy. Finally, individuals and communities play a crucial role by adopting renewable energy solutions at home, such as installing solar panels and supporting local renewable energy initiatives. They help create demand and drive further development. Individuals can also advocate for policy changes and raise awareness about the importance of clean energy. In summary, the formation and reduction of reliance on fossil fuels through renewable energies, it's a collective effort involving scientists, engineers, policymakers, businesses, and the public, all working together to create a sustainable and cleaner energy future. If you have any more questions or want to explore specific aspects further, just let me know.
Okay, so please last advice to my audience about this conversation.
Absolutely. To everyone listening, I'd encourage you to